Hey everybody, it's Bill, it's Jenny, Warehouse Creations, and we have a kiln opening for you.
Remember I promised you after the last lapsed video of about a month that I would promise you that we would have a kiln opening, and here we are. And we still have, what, at least 2 more loads?
Oh God, yeah, at least.
So we should have kiln openings pretty regularly for a little while.
Coming up for a while.
Yep, so here we go.
Hey, it's July 5th where we are. If you are in the States, hope you had a good Independence Day yesterday. If you're not in the States, hope your day was great anyway. Anyway, so here we go.
Yeah. Oh,
what?
T-shirt.
Oh, hey, yeah, we want to talk about this for a minute. This is Papa Todd's Tie-Dyes. A little shout out to our friends over there at Papa Todd's. These are awesome. We're not sponsored or anything.
No.
They're just great friends, and we see them at a lot of our shows, so... Hi to y'all guys.
Hi, Todd and Kara.
If you see it.
Love you.
Y'all guys?
Y'all guys?
Y'all
yeah,
guys.
we're in the South. All right, Moaning Myrtle, do your thing.
We have not peaked. Here we go.
Oh, the kiln gods were happy with you.
So far, we will see. So we've got a couple of different things going on in here. We've got some things that I was running as kind of testers, little stuff. We've got some test tiles for Jenny. But we'll dig into that. Hopefully we've got great results. Where should we start?
Oh, the big one.
The big one?
Yeah.
All right. And there it is.
Oh, careful. One
Little
run.
platter. Got a little run down there. We can grind that off. That'll be all right. But this is Coyote Opal dipped. And that's
We're a little worried
really
about that.
pretty. Yeah, I was worried about this. Our opal is runny, and
That's awesome.
hey, that worked.
Oh my gosh, that's pretty.
That is on a reclaim, so there's some 240 white.
Standard.
There's some standard standard 240 white. There is some just some standard brown 112. You name it. There's some stuff in there. There's a little bit of Terra red, but anyway, hey, sweet. First thing, not bad.
Pretty.
Got some little black bowls with the fleur-de-lis inside. Those came out nicely. Just a little note on some of this. A lot of this is on Kentucky Mud Works Dark Star clay, so it's got a lot of the little iron specks in there. And so you can see that in the black. I don't know if you can see it in there, but you can see them through there in the black. And don't expect a smooth surface. At least I don't when I have that in there. This is a little ring dish, and that is again on the Dark Star clay. And this is Coyote's light blue Shino. Love the way the specks pop out.
Looks like little melty crystal kind of things.
Absolutely. Just a little jar, little vase. Same combination, the light blue Shino on the Dark Star. Let's see if that comes off. Yeah, that comes off. There you go. Sweet. Another Dark Star clay, another little bowl with the fleur-de-lis inside. And that is Coyote Eggshell. That came out really nice. I just love the amount of sparkle and specks that go on with that Dark Star clay.
While he's putting that up, I want to point out what we're using underneath things that we might, that we think might either run or, something happens. We use these little cookies. They're thrown on the wheel, and it saved a lot of things.
I think the idea for this style, I think it was Old Forge Creations, where you actually pull the middle section up. That way if it drips, you'll have a little space in there that you can get to it.
Which, by the way,
Hey, drips. Gotta love kiln wash though.
that
did not-
was on that.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it
was
saved
it?
it. Yeah.
Oh. Anyway, hey, saved. Sweet. See, look at that. That little drip just sits right there on the edge.
Oh, speaking of kiln
Doesn't
wash,
touch. But yeah, a little splatter, a little drippage from the big platter over there. Just a little bit. That'll pop right off with the kiln wash. Sweet. Gotta love it, baby.
cones.
So we fired a cone 6. Our kiln is not perfectly made for all of this, but I'm going to call that really close to a 6. Right there. It's almost there. It's a 5++ for me. Of course, I got my my 10 right there.
Shelf 2.
Shelf 2. Where to start? All right, let's throw some spoon rests and little dishes out here right quick. So I'm doing some little tests with some spoon rests and stuff. I've been having trouble with this new dipping Azurite from Mayco. My old stuff comes out really sweet, breaks wonderfully, and it's working well. We bought some new dry good material there, and it is, something's going on. So I did a little testing. I dropped the moisture content out. Let me check real quick. So I took a little bit of the water out, changed the density on it, or the specific gravity on it. That did not come out right. And this is with a little added hydration. Ran a little bit. But although that's kind of cool looking, it is not what I'm looking for. So still working that out. Just not quite there yet. Test, test, test. Don't put it on the big pieces yet. So still pretty. A little dark star with some eggshell. And
Shino.
Yep, that's just a Shino, straight up
Yay!
on the dark star.
Good guess.
Yeah. And then an eggplant, which is also one of our favorites. It's got a little gray, a little purpley, bluish. I'm hue blind. Give me a break. Still pretty.
You're right.
Still love it.
Purplish, bluish, greenish.
Purpley bluish.
It's eggplant.
Eggplant. Yeah. Should we put the emoji on there? All right, I'm gonna pull out some mugs. Let's see what we got. Jack is awake. All right, what were these? Let's check the files. Dark Star. No, yeah, Dark Star clay, and this is the Mayco River Rock. This is a new one that we're trying out. I really love. Hope you can see that on the inside. The way it breaks over the ridges and the ripples. Leave the throwing lines on those, but they are pretty. Got a little bit of a runner. That'll clean up nice and simple. But the inside is just so cool.
Cool.
It's cool, man.
Like, oh my god.
Oh my god. Tried and true. As always. Mottled blue, baby. Coyote mottled blue. I do put a little bit of a manganese wash around the edges, just to kind of darken that up some. I just like the look of that. Anyway, still on the Dark Star. Just love that.
I'm a Dark Star happy one.
Yes, this was almost all Dark Star stuff. So, some more.
Oh, cool.
This was a little textured, sliced, cut, and whatnot. Just love mottled blue.
So is this one, but I like what he did on the end, on the bottom. That's cool.
Yeah. Kind of a little scalloped bottom. I don't know if that shows well.
What is happening to my husband? You're
I
getting
know.
like creative and stuff.
Well, you can't just do smooth, round stuff forever.
Ooh.
What? Ooh.
What is that?
What is that?
Yeah.
That is pistachio Shino.
Ah.
And that is still on the Dark Star, so I love the specks coming through there.
Wow, that's pretty.
Pretty cool. And there's another one.
That is a substantial handle on that mug.
That is a substantial handle.
I like it.
It's a 2-finger. If you like them thick, there it is.
I apologize.
What?
Nothing.
What? And I did a couple of these with just little loafers last time, and I really liked the outcome on it. This is Coyote Light Shino. Did a little bit of
Look, he carved.
some carving stuff, little plants, plant life.
Look at you.
I know. Anyway, I thought I'd try it with the Dark Star. I don't know. We'll have to see. I kind of like it with just the plain white without all the specks, but this may grow on me. I kind of like it.
Grow on you.
Grow.
The
The plants.
Yeah.
So still, again, looking at a cone 6. Woo, definitely hit +5. Yeah, there we go. That's a nice strong
cone
6.
six.
Nah, I wouldn't say perfect.
Well, okay, it's strong.
It's a strong 6. It's really where I'm headed at. I'm cool with that, or hot with that. Sweet. I think it's safe to say this is going to be a safe shelf. All stable glazes.
Shelf number 3.
3. Got another little ring dish with some eggplant again.
Nice save.
I might be old, but I got my reflexes.
You're not old. His birthday is this month, though.
All right, let's go with the eggshell again. Dark Star with the eggshell. I mean, it's just so speckly and cool looking. Met a guy in Kennesaw at one of our shows. He likes a little bigger bowl for a salad, and he asked me if I could make 2. I don't normally do special requests and things like that, but since I already make them anyway and I just didn't have enough, he wanted 2. So there you go. I'll get in touch with him soon. Let him know those are done. That was a nasty noise. And going to the Coyote Really Red. There
Because
it
it's
is.
really red.
It is really red, and it's got great speckles and stuff like that. And then 2 more of those, what I would call normal size salad bowls. I agree with the guy. I don't like my salad to go flowing all over the place when I'm trying to kind of mix it up a little bit. This way you don't have to have stuff all over the plate. Yay. Sweet. Strong 6. Shelf number 4. Now we're getting down to some Jenny stuff.
'Cause I can't reach it.
Yeah. All right. So the bottom of the kiln, that's the 6. It's not as hot as I'd really like it, but it is definitely getting there on a 5+.
So it's not a 6?
It's not a true 6, but
All right.
really, really close. So make note of that.
Oh!
Oreo,
Really shiny.
Oreo cookies. They shiny.
They shouldn't be shiny because I used,
What'd you use?
well, I thought I used Velvet Underglaze, which should have been matte, but I'm wondering if I have Stroke and Coat Tuxedo in the container that I called.
Label your stuff, folks.
Huh.
Label your stuff. Anyway, they look great. Jenny makes these great little milk and cookies. You put the cookies in the bottom and the milk goes in the top, and it's a storage thing.
But those are definitely not Oreos.
No.
They definitely don't say Oreo.
They
on
so they say Oero.
There you go.
Yeah,
Let's see what
Oero.
it says. Yeah,
There you go.
that really does. They're not supposed to be shiny because Velvet Underglaze is not shiny.
Should be flat.
It's not gloss. Yeah, it should be that matte. So I'm thinking I must have
Mix them up.
mixed them up.
That looks like a little stroke and coat.
Oops. I'm glad they didn't stick. All right, tell me a number and I'll tell you what they are.
This is number 4.
Number 4 is Root Beer ×2 and Norse Blue ×2. And that should be
Pretty.
Root Beer Norse Blue. All right, so there's the vertical tile, and I also did a horizontal tile with so I could see how it does on texture.
Oh, look at that.
So those two actually match.
She's so smart. Nice. Number 10.
Number 10 is Storm ×3, Seaweed ×1 on the rim, and Honey Flux ×1 on the rim.
It's pretty. That one?
I can't reach them. They're way down in there. I can't reach them.
That's 11.
Right. Just pull out all of those.
There it is. I found it.
Thank you.
There it is. Storm ×3, Seaweed 1-time glob, and a 1-time glob of Honey Flux at the top. So yeah, those are really pretty. Sorry, we don't have professional lighting.
It's hot in here.
It is hot. So it's we're in Georgia. I played a music gig. I don't know if you knew this. We're both trumpet players, but I played a festival.
Leave those. Yeah.
Last night down in Chamblee with Platinum Band of Atlanta. If you need a great wedding band, great corporate party, anything like that, let us know. Just let me know. We can come down. Well, I mean, not too far. I don't know. Pay right. Anyway, so I did a 4th of July gig yesterday. Heat index was 109 before we went on. Luckily for us, it rained during the show, but the people had a great time. They stayed. Thousands of people stayed. Rain.
Yeah, well, it didn't rain where I was. I was at the pool. See, that's
yeah.
I can't reach those.
So anyway, we're in the attic of the house. It's finished off, but it's not super insulated. So it is hot right now. What is it right now? Hey, it's 81 degrees up here. If you're in England, that's really hot for you.
Or Scotland.
What do we do?
We want to take a trip to Scotland next year. So if anybody knows anybody in Scotland, hey, let me know the best way to go about making this vacation work for us. Because it's kind of cool. That is my heritage. Our heritage.
Here we go.
All right, what's
number 9?
Number 9. That is leather ×2 and green tea ×2.
So this has got a great kind of a matte finish to it. I don't know if you'll see it in this lighting or with this camera, but it's got some great breaking, especially on this one with the texture on that side. That is really, really cool. We've got a runner.
Uh-oh.
Number 12.
Number 12. Of course it is. That, do you care to guess what it is?
Gunmetal green.
Gunmetal green ×2 and summer spice ×2 on the rim.
Or as she says, a glob.
Well, because there's no rim on a flat tile, so it's on the rim here and it's a glob.
Glob.
Glob. Rim.
Anyway,
glob.
so yeah, runs.
Yeah, it is definitely, I knew it was a runner.
When we get there. So yeah, even at a week 6, runs a little bit. Still pretty. Gunmetal green and summer spice. Summer spice.
You're so wrong.
We know each other way too well. Am I like right in your face? I am right in your face. Ooh.
Hey, speaking of.
Hey.
I'll just have to say, not because of you, but we just had Pride, and I got a shout out to our little hometown of Rome, Georgia. I would have never, ever, ever thought that we would have been as accepting and loving and I don't even know how to say it.
It was a great month.
It was a great month.
We have a big festival thing.
Yeah, parade.
We didn't get to go this year. We were busy with something.
Drum corps.
Drum corps. Yeah, we do that too.
Our son.
Anyway.
All right, what's that?
This is number 6.
Number 6, Amber Topaz ×3 and Honey Flux glob on the rim. This is what I got to do my bee stuff. So when I do honeycombs and bees, this is what I got to see if it would look right. And I
really
do believe
looks
it does.
fantastic. Yeah.
So if you got any kind of bee thing, Amber Topaz. And I think that's Mayco. Yeah, it's Mayco.
Yep. So that's really cool. Sweet.
That is awesome. I love that.
What number is this going to be? Can you guess? If you guess number 3, you are correct.
Deep Fire Brick ×2, Arctic Blue ×2, and Seaweed. This is one of my favorite combinations ever. I love it. Tried and true.
There they are.
It is gorgeous, especially when you've got deep texture. Oh my goodness gracious.
Was the seaweed a glob?
Yes. Did I not put glob? What? Hey, what I did do on the back, I used an underglaze pencil to write on the back so that, you know, if it got mixed up or whatever. Because I didn't number the flat pieces. I did number the textile. Well, you numbered the textiles. You
numbered it just right there.
Right, but I wrote it.
I'm so bad sometimes. Number 2.
Number 2, iron luster ×3 and oatmeal ×3.
I heard her doing this when she goes, I really don't know if I want to put 3 coats of oatmeal over anything. But, hey, you know what? It had a little pooling at the bottom, but no serious runs. That's really awesome. There they are. Iron luster and oatmeal. Iron luster is one of my favorites. Eat it. Sweet. What's next? What's next? 16.
16. Norse blue ×3, textured turquoise ×3.
That says maybe 4.
Yeah, well,
you lose count sometimes.
I think Jack walked in and I'm like, oh.
We get interrupted. We have a family. We have a life. Anyway, yeah, Norse blue, textured turquoise. Always a nice combination. Got a little runny there, so be careful with those on the bottoms. Sweet. There you go, Shad.
You like that? Oh, ho, ho. Your Louisiana showing.
My Louisiana is showing. Number 8.
Number 8, green tea ×2 on the top third, black walnut ×2 on the bottom third, and they overlap in the middle.
Wiped back on top texture.
Yeah, because
up here?
No, on the flat one. I mistakenly, when I put the black walnut on, I did it over the whole thing, and then I wiped it back on the top. So I wanted to make sure that I notated that.
That looks really good. I like that. Sweet, there's the back. What's next on our textile-orama? Number 5.
Number 5 is River Rock ×3 right there.
Just plain old river rock. Oh, by the way, all of these are on 240, standard 240 white, in case you're wondering. So not as breaky as it was on my mugs. Of course, it's a different clay and a different texture.
It's
and again, not sure if you can see that texture inside. Let's see. Ooh, there it is. Right in there.
It's kind of a blah.
Well, I love the color. I just love the
I wonder if it does better at a 5.
Well, those mugs were at a 6.
Yeah.
And that's at a.
But it's on the inside.
That's at a weak. Yeah. It does it on the outside too, but not as much. It's different. Hey, number 14.
Number 14 is ancient copper. Woo! The original ×3.
The original.
Just ancient copper, and that is 3 coats of the original ancient copper.
And
yes,
if I'm
I
not
still
mistaken,
have some.
Ancient, yeah, just a little bit. Ancient copper, if I remember correctly, does prefer a little higher heat to really get its thing going. It's still cool, but I think at a good cone 6 or a strong 6,
it does the crystal-y thing.
It would work.
Yeah, because I don't have any of the.
We can throw that back in another fire.
Yeah, I think I'm going to refire this because with ancient copper, one of the things that people have fallen in love with is you get it's the crystallization, and this did not get there.
Yeah. We're way back here in the dark.
Stop.
Yeah. Hey, the lighting could be worse. I could turn that one on. Shiny head. Powder.
Makeup.
All right. This is number 11.
That is Tiger's Eye ×2 and Stone Denim ×2.
Very nice. Very nice. I love the fact, if you're looking for different blues, to break through. There is a plethora in the production glazes, and you know, everything that's come out, a little bit of blue on there, but it's a different blue. So,
and I really like how it did with the texture.
Oh yeah. Even though it filled it in, it's almost flat. It still shows the break. Still shows where it is. That's sweet stuff. 7.
7. Obsidian ×3, indigo float ×2, and seaweed on the rim, or in case of the flat tile, a glob.
Glob. A glob. There you go. Get that in there.
You can also do that combination with a little bit of chun plum or smoky merlot.
Smirky merlot.
We call it smirky merlot. So smoky merlot, and that'll give it a little bit of a different thing. But that's pretty much the Galaxy glaze.
You got your obsidian showing.
Not Mayco Galaxy, but Galaxy.
What, Northern Lights? Is that
Northern Lights, yeah.
Northern Lights.
Northern Lights, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of obsidian and smirky merlot, smoky merlot, number 15.
Number 15. Obsidian ×2, smoky merlot ×4, and light flux ×1 on the rim, or a glob.
So yeah.
That's a nice purple.
Yep. So you got your light flux. Obviously, be careful with your light flux. It does its job. It runs a little bit. It blends in. You can really see how that blend just pulls on a vertical side. Just pulls through. It pools and kind of wiggles around depending on the heat. I guess that would be different if it
But
were
look
hotter.
at the sides. It didn't go over the sides of
it
the
did not.
Of the flat tile.
Yeah. Ooh. Safe stuff.
I like that. It's a nice purple.
2 more. Number 1.
Number 1.
Wait a minute. What did we miss? Oh, did you do an extra?
Number 1 is just plain eggshell dipped.
Oop. Hey, you want to see that side? Eggplant.
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 All these egg glazes. So anyway, there you go.
Favorite.
It is it's a cool semi, I guess you would call it a satin finish. It's not gloss, it's not flat.
But I love what it does on texture.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Sweet stuff.
I like it.
And then one more of these tiles.
Pistachio Shino.
This is Pistachio Shino. We both wanted to test that out a little bit.
3 coats.
There you go.
So it covered the texture on
It covered the texture on it.
Both of them, yeah.
Quite a bit. That may just be the amount of glaze, a thicker glaze coated through it.
Pistachio Shino covers texture.
So let's see.
That's why you use test tiles.
Test tiles. Maybe a deeper texture. Who knows? We'll see what it does.
Pretty deep texture. All right, and then the last one that I had, I did an extra tile of Mediterranean Sea just because I wanted to.
Yep. So there you go. That's Mediterranean Sea. Who is that? Is that Mayco?
Mayco, yeah.
Mayco.
No. Coyote.
Coyote?
I think so.
Coyote Mediterranean Sea.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
it's empty. It's all done. So there you go. There's another one. It's July. It's hot up here. We're going to go downstairs where it's not hot.
And then we're going to come back upstairs and glaze some more.
Glaze some more.
Glaze
and
glaze.
I'm going to make some more.
And glaze.
Hey, if you want to see anything like that, we don't always do a bunch of requests because, you know, we're kind of limited in what we can do. But, hey, if there's something you'd like to see us do, let us know down in the comments. Hit that thing. Push that subscribe thing. Do all the things.
All the things.
Okay? You'll have those right in here so we can do it.
Maybe, I don't know.
Anyway, that's Jenny.
That's Bill.
Warehouse Creations. We'll see you later. Bye.